Hello, ghouls and goblins. My name is Eric, and today on Gross Gourmet, I'm going to be showing you how to make some Rice Krispie treat bats. Ooh, that's spooky. So, here are all the ingredients that you are going to need to make your very own Rice Krispie treat bats. You're going to need some Rice Krispie cereal, some marshmallows, some butter, Oreos, some frosting. It could be any type of frosting. And last but not least, you'll need some candy eyes. So, those are all the ingredients that you'll need to make your Rice Krispie treat bats. And most of those ingredients will be prepared in a microwave. So, let's get started. First, we need to melt our marshmallows and our butter in a microwave-safe bowl. So, you're going to grab 3 tablespoons of butter, and I've already cut it and I prepared it. So, this is 3 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to place it inside my bowl. And then I'm going to add 10 ounces of marshmallows. And that's about 40 large or jet puffed marshmallows. So I'm going to add those into my bowl. And I've also prepared, so these are actually 40 marshmallows. So add about 40 marshmallows. All right, so you're gonna place it all in there. And now that I have it in my bowl, let's go microwave it. All right, so you're going to put your bowl inside the microwave, and you're going to heat it up for 3 minutes. And every minute, you're going to stir the bowl. All right, and it's just about at the 2-minute mark. And so you're gonna open up your microwave, and you'll see that it's a little bit melted. So you can grab a mixing spoon, and you're going to just mix up the marshmallows and the butter. So you can see that consistency right there. All right, so keep mixing that up. All right, so now we're gonna put it in the microwave again for another minute. And then at the 1-minute mark, we're going to stir it up again. All right, and now at that 1-minute mark, we're going to take our bowl out one last time, and we're going to mix it up. So now, as you can see, it is a lot more. It's getting there. It's getting smoother. So you keep mixing it up. All right, so now we're going to finish it up for 1 more minute, and it should be kind of a similar, so like a little smooth texture right there. So now let's put it back in the microwave. I'm going to finish it up. Oh, I'm going to put one last minute there. All right. And now we're going to take our bowl out. And be careful, it is a little bit hot. So I'm going to mix up the last part of it. And it should be this very smooth texture. And now that it's done melted, or now that that's melted, we're going to add in the Rice Krispie cereal. So let's go do that right now. All right, so now we are going to add in our melted butter and marshmallows into a larger mixing bowl. So we're going to add it just like that. Make sure to get all that in there. Okay. There we go. So now we're going to add in 6 cups of Rice Krispie cereal. So here I have 1 cup. Add cup 2, cup 3, cup 4, cup 5, and the last cup, 6 cups. There we go. So now we're going to mix it all together. Keep mixing it all so that everything is coated with the butter and marshmallows. And so you can see it now, it's getting more stickier. Alright, so now that that's all mixed in, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to grab a tin sheet, just like this, and I'm going to dump it all in the tin sheet. All my ingredients in there. Oh, but one thing that I forgot to mention is on a tin sheet, you want to maybe butter up the tin sheet as well. So you can do that. So I'll just butter up some of the side here. Okay. Okay. So now you're going to grab some butter and butter your gloves. And you're going to press it down just like that. So it'll look just like that. And once it is all pressed down and there are no empty corners and it's all filled up, it is time to let it cool down. So you can let it cool down, or if you like, you can pop it in the fridge for just about 10 minutes, so that way it'll cool faster. So why don't we do that? Okay, so while we let the Rice Krispie treats cool, I'm going to show you how to make the bat wings for the bats. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab the Oreos and we're going to gently open them up and we're going to scrape off with a knife. We're going to scrape off all of the insides of the Oreo. So it doesn't have to be completely off, but it'll look just like that. So we're going to do that to all the Oreos. And I'm going to show you how to cut off the Oreos in halves to make the bat wings. All right. So now that I have my Oreos with all the insides off, I'm going to show you how to cut them. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab one of the Oreos and you're just going to grab it and cut it right in the center of the Oreo, and you're going to gently cut it very slowly, just like this. So you're not going to cut it completely, but you're just going to sway the knife up and down or forward and backwards, just like that, until it breaks off into pieces. So it might not always cut perfectly, but that's okay. So I'm going to show you one more time. Go very gently and slowly. Oh, that one was very simple and fast. So yeah, that's how you cut out the halves of the Oreos. Yeah, and so there you go. So that's how we make the bat wings. All right, so now that we've taken out our Rice Krispie treats from out of the fridge, now it is cooled down. And so I'm going to grab a knife and I'm going to cut them into small squares. So I'm just going to cut them down just like that. And you can make them as big as you want or as small as you want. It's up to you. I'm just going to cut down just like that. Do one more. All right, and so now I'm going to cut the long way. Right, I'm almost done here. So it's got one more to cut, and it should be ready to go. All right, so what you're going to do now is you're going to pull it out gently and make sure that it's cut all the way down. So you can start pulling the Rice Krispie treats. So there's one right there. There's another one. And there's a third one. Fit one more there. And so now we have a couple of Rice Krispie treats. Now it's time to decorate them as bats. So let me show you how that's done. Alright, so now it's time to start decorating my Rice Krispie Treat bats. And so here you'll need some frosting, and it's very good to have one that has a tip that can just easily come out. And you'll want the Oreos halves and the candy eyes. And so I have some white ones and some red ones. And I'm going to use both of them. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our frosting, and we're going to just gently add them onto our Rice Krispie treats. And so you can do whatever design you like. For me, I kind of like to do some zigzags, just like that. All right, and then I might try a different design on this one. So I might do a little diagonal zigzag. Okay. And on this one, I might do kind of like a round one, kind of like a swirl. Okay, all right. So now that we've done that, now let's add in the wings, the bat wings. So we're going to place them gently like this. Okay, and then another one over here. Go. And we get one more here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now that we have our bat wings, so they'll look just like that. Okay, and now we're going to add some frosting. And we're going to use that as to add on the eyes. Just gonna do a little dot right there, and then right there. So I'm gonna add 2 red ones. Go. Alright, and so, yeah, you just add more eyes. So let me add some more frosting for these last 2. Alright. So this part is the tricky part because these candy eyes are very tiny. Okay, let's grab 2 of the red ones. And there we go. We have our cool little Rice Krispie Treat bats. Alright, so thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed making these Rice Krispie Treat bats just as much as I did, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Goodbye.